another special edition of the Brett Allan Show, a pop culture video and podcast. And today we are talking with Carter Redwood. I am so excited about this show. It is one of the best on television. We are talking this upcoming episode here in just about a week. And it's just a lot of fun. FBI International on CBS. Thank you for your time today. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Thanks for having me. I'm glad we were able to sort of fit it in the schedule.
Yes, well, I know you're a very busy individual. And this upcoming episode on the 29th, it's a big one for you. Let's talk about it. Don't want to spoil too much. At the time of this recording, the episode will have gone up. So let's talk about it because this is a big one for you, my friend.
Yeah, no, it's huge. I think it's a different turn for Reigns, the character that I play on the show. Thus far in the season, fans have been able to see his brilliance on the computer, and he's really quick with the information and relaying information to the team. But I think in this episode, they'll get to see a more action-packed turn for Reigns in terms of his skills in the field. And the reason the episode is so big for him is because there's a really personal tie for him. This is the first episode in the season where we really follow one character's sort of journey, and it just so happens to be tied into the case that they're trying to solve. So it was a lot of fun to film. I sort of jokingly called it, Reigns' version, I guess, in a way of sort of Taken meets Man on Fire.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, a little bit.
Yeah. So, he goes, all I say, I won't give too much away, but he goes rogue in the episode to solve the case because of his personal involvement in it. And, it's something that I think for him, like I said, it's a different turn for him that the audience hasn't seen yet, but also it touches base on sort of a strained family relationship that he has a lot of guilt about, and there's some tension around. So he's doing his best to try to make things right and protect the people he loves. So.
Yes, when I was reading the log line for the episode, the first thing I thought was Man on Fire. That's interesting. Which, as a side note, that's a great film, by the way. If nobody's ever had the opportunity to watch it. Well, this is a great show as well because it's a Dick Wolf vehicle. It's on CBS, not NBC, which he dominates that network. And it's probably not going to be too soon before he's dominating CBS. And it's filmed and takes place overseas, which is huge. Let's talk about your background because you've been a part of so many amazing projects. And I like to ask this question, but when did you decide, or when did you get bit by the acting bug and knew that you wanted to become a storyteller, Carter?
I got bit by the acting bug when I was pretty young. I was about 10 years old, and I saw a play and sort of fell in love. It was a thing. My way into acting was through the theater world, so and through the stage. My early years of training and performing were all on stage, and went to drama school and did acting intensives and things like that. But yeah, no, I was pretty young when I sort of made the decision that this is what I wanted to do. I mean, I think for a lot of kids, you have hobbies and things that you like to do. And although acting was a hobby for me at the time, I decided pretty early on that I wanted to make a full career out of this. And so even at 10 years old, I was pretty committed. I made a decision like before I even really knew what it was and what I was getting myself into. I decided that I loved to do it and that I wanted to make a career out of it. So it's something that I've been doing for most of my life, and I've had a lot of fun, and to be able to tell stories and to bring characters to life, and and to do things that sort of give viewers and audiences sort of an outlet, be it to inspire them or motivate them, or at the very least just serve as entertainment. So I've definitely been fortunate in my career to be a part of a lot of amazing projects, and it's something that I've loved to do since I was 10 years old.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's inspiring for a lot of our listeners and our viewers, because really I think we oftentimes find ourselves wanting to take risks and do things, but we have something that holds us back internally. And I think I obviously you're a very talented actor, and your success is a byproduct of a lot of hard work and a lot of hustle, but also really just being passionate about what you do. And I think that really is what drives a lot of successful people, is just having the passion and the right mindset to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because your world is so different, I think, than what most people might be familiar with.
Yeah, I think passion is a huge part of it, because when I think back to my journey and all of the times that I was rejected, all of the times that I heard no, all of the times that I was close to getting a role and didn't get it, times when, financially my back was against the wall, times when, I was just trying to figure out life while also still in pursuit of this dream.
Mm,
I think back to those times and I realized that, like, if I wasn't as passionate about it as I am and as I was, then I don't know if sometimes I wonder if I would have persisted in the same way, because it is a
sure.
very difficult field to enter into. There's a lot of rejection and there's a lot of sort of obstacles in your way. But that's life. That's in every field. But I think specifically in the entertainment industry, where the product is you. You know what I mean? It's just like, so sometimes trying to find that sort of barrier between, like, you versus the thing that you're versus your art, the thing that you're offering. I think it can be hard sometimes to hear no or to be rejected, because it can be very easy to think that is a direct sort of uh, hit towards you and who you are as a person. So I
Sure.
think that's what's so difficult sometimes in the acting industry and entertainment industry, is because it's like you're offering yourself as the instrument, as the vessel, as the canvas, I guess you could say, for your art. So, but I was definitely passionate, and that's sort of what drove me the whole time.
I love it. Well, this is amazing. And again, congratulations on all of your success.
Thank you. Thank
Excited
you.
to see, absolutely, sir, what the storyline, where it takes us and what's happening. It's again, just looking at this.
Yeah.
I'm very anxious to see what happens. This episode, FBI International, will air Tuesday, March 29th, 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific on the CBS television network, and available to stream live and on demand on Paramount Plus. Wonderful. Thank you. I know you're just a very busy individual, but Carter, thank you for your time today. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you.